new way, every person somebody to do something wrong in church, and they're like, an outcast. Sword is a hatchet that relates to its ancient traditions from the warrior music. Last clip I'd like you to see, there's many, but you see here a long time. The last clip is Akpese. We're going to look at the ensemble playing of drumming, dancing, and singing. This is a recreation of Norway. This was shot in Anyako village, right on the Keta Lagoon. So I just want you to see a little bit of these clips, see how the picture is. The reason I wanted to show this, in addition, is that how many of you, are most all of you music education majors? Good. Now, in America right now, there's a very big emphasis on certification. I guess there's a similar thing here, probably. And the certification is having to do with what is required. And the last maybe 7 years, they've actually now said to get permanent certification, they mandate that you have a master's degree, but not in education. A master's degree in the content of music teaching. So, and what the problem is that a lot of the teachers don't have things that interest the children, or the kids, or grown-ups, or K through 12. So what they're finding is that the most the thing that motivates the students at all the grade levels the most is world music. Not Western music, but indigenous, traditional, non-Western music. And I've had a few students that were I'm not a music ed, but we have a very big, well, for our school it's big. We have 70 majors and about 36 of them are music ed, so half of our majors are music education. And we've had a lady there named Marie Nelson that has been doing this for like 23 years. And she is so connected to all the schools, she almost guarantees placement if you pass the course. So she has about 100% placement, which is incredible. It doesn't even exist like that in the US. But she finds that the students that have world music background are the most successful, both in the classroom and even getting a job. I had one student, Sarah Curley, who went to Ghana with us in January of '09, just about a year and a half ago. She came back and she graduated. She couldn't get a job at first, but there was a very, very advanced school, it's a private school. They usually only hired teachers that had taught for about 8 or 9 years. They had hired her right off the bat because they saw on the resume she had been to Africa and learned dances and songs. And now she's permanently there. So in terms of both motivation and being successful, I would just like to suggest to you that you widen and diversify your studies, not so much or not only theoretical and historical, it's good to know that, but to be able to learn things that you can use in the classroom. That's worth its weight in gold, as they say. Songs, dances, even if you don't have drums, padding, instruments, that kind of thing. You can really, it's a great, great thing to innovate. Now, I'm not sure how it would work here, but it would be a great thing. Or here, you could also teach Kalinga music, or the music of the Cordillera, and you could teach Kulintan and other traditions of the South. I'm not sure if education programs have that or not, but you do. You have. That's wonderful. Because not only are you diversifying the student's experience, but you're helping, I think, doing a great service to help the young children in the schools learn about their culture, and in the process strengthening that culture and passing it on to future generations. To me, that's one of the greatest things you can do. So just a little thought. In our, in the US, world music is a very, very important thing, and I think you're doing a great thing here by having that as part of your curriculum. So now, with that in mind, I'll stop talking, and I'll ask everybody to get up, and we'll start actually doing this music that you can eventually use in the classroom. So could I only request that maybe we take at least the first row of chairs, and maybe even the first two, and can we put them maybe up on the stage or somewhere so that we have a little more room to move, as they say.